Wow, she said. This looks so cool. Maybe we should investigate it together. Wow, look at this first compartment. This is where the astronauts get changed into their moonwalking suits. That's pretty cool. I'd love to try that out. And in the second compartment, we have a learning center with the alphabet, a screen, and a cool chair. And on the top, we have the pilot seat. This is where the driver goes. And Peppa said, I think we better go and show Mommy and Daddy Pig this. They'd absolutely love it. It looks like so much fun. So Peppa went off to get Mommy Pig and Daddy Pig. And they both come in. Who's first? It's Daddy Pig. So Daddy Pig comes in and said, wow, Peppa, this is a cool spaceship you found. Mommy Pig, come and have a look at this, said Daddy Pig. Oh, and Mommy Pig was really concerned. She didn't want to touch it just in case something happened. But Daddy Pig said, it'll be fine, Mommy Pig. I tell you what, let's turn it up and let's all get into a compartment each and see how it feels. Cool idea, Daddy Pig, said Peppa. So Peppa rushed and she got up to the top of the ship and she stood up and she said, look, Daddy Pig, I'm in the cockpit. I'm where the drivers go. It fits me perfectly, said Peppa. And Mommy Pig was still concerned about the safety. But Daddy Pig reassured her and said, come on, Mommy Pig, let's get into a compartment each. So Daddy Pig squeezed into the middle compartment and he said, come on, Mommy Pig, it's your turn now. So Mommy Pig squeezed into the bottom compartment. So everyone managed to get into the spaceship just fine. And Peppa said, come on guys, let's close the hatches and let's test this spaceship out and see what happens. Let's go, said Peppa.
Peppa, ready for takeoff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off!
So Peppa managed to get the spaceship up in the air. And after the takeoff, Peppa, Daddy Pig and Mommy Pig were all off into space. Nobody knows where they were going, but I'm sure Peppa would have some fun with Mommy and Daddy Pig. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh no, it seems that the Thomas and Friends garage is up on flames. How has that happened? I think it's time to wake up Thomas, Percy and James to tell them that the garage is on fire. Quick guys, get out. And Thomas said, we can't, we got coal engines. It takes us at least 5 or 10 minutes to get up to temperature. So Thomas and Friends were stuck in the garage and the garage was on fire. But Percy said, let's phone Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig to see if they can rescue us. So meanwhile, at the Pontypandy fire station, Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig were just having a nice easy day. For a change, they're normally really busy, but today was extra quiet. When Sam said, that's the phone. Why is the phone ringing? So Fireman Sam goes off to answer the phone. And on the other end of the phone is Thomas. And Thomas is shouting down the phone. And he's saying, quick, Fireman Sam, we need help fast. Our garage is on fire and we can't get out. So Fireman Sam said, Peppa, we need to go now. Let's go. We need to go to the Thomas and Friends garage, quick. So Peppa Pig and Fireman Sam jumped into their fire trucks and headed to the Thomas and Friends garage. Peppa goes first, followed by Fireman Sam. Back at the garage, Thomas and Percy said, "James, where are they? What are they doing?" "I can see 'em now," shouted James. So in comes Peppa Pig in her fire engine. "Where's Fireman Sam?" Percy asked. "Here he is now, just coming in, not far behind me." So Peppa said, "Come on, Sam, let's go. We need to put the water on top of the garage with a hose." So Fireman Sam starts putting the fire out, and he says, "Quick, let's do above Percy first." Peppa said, "Good work, Sam. It's nearly there. I can see it going out." "Good stuff." The fire above Percy was put out. Now it's Thomas's turn. "Let's put the fire out." "Sorry, Thomas, they have to climb on you here to do the fire above James's. It's quite a big one," said Fireman Sam. "It's nearly there," Peppa Pig shouted. "Good work. Everyone can relax. Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig have worked as a team to put the fire out." "Come on, Fireman Sam, jump down," Peppa Pig said, "so we can have a chat to Thomas and Friends. What happened, guys? How did the fire start?" Thomas and Percy said, "We don't know. James could smell something, so he woke up, and the fire was just there. Maybe we'll have to investigate there. But at least we've got the best firefighters in the world, Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig, to help us in times like this when we need you." "Thanks, Thomas, Percy, and James," said to Fireman Sam. "It's all in a day's work," Sam said. And Peppa said, "Don't forget to subscribe to the Rescue Centre." And he was just doing his daily chores, as he does when he's at work, when all of a sudden he sees a penguin. And it's not any penguin, it's the submarine penguin coming at him, so he tries to run away. But the penguin starts shooting at Fireman Sam, and Sam gets hit by the second one. Oh no! So Sam has to shout for help while he was down on the floor. So the penguin said, "Finally, Sam, you're mine. Finally, I got you." "Ha ha ha," said the penguin. But little did the penguin know, Batman was on his way in his helicopter. And Batman said, "Oi, penguin, what do you think you're doing to my friend Sam? What's he done to you?" So Batman made his way down off the helicopter down to the platform so he could see what was going on. So he sees Sam, and Sam gets up, and now it's time for Batman to take down the penguin and take the submarine off him. So Batman runs along the jet ski, jumps on his wing, and jumps on the penguin man. And he goes, "Ha ha, got you." So once Batman's inside, he chucks the penguin out of the submarine and said, "Not so big now, are you?" So Batman managed to chuck him out and put him into his special handcuffs made from Play-Doh. And Sam said, "Well, that wasn't very nice. I was just doing my daily work, and you come in interrupting me and try taking me away. That's not very nice of you. It's a good thing we got friends like Batman around to save me." Batman said, "We'll sort the penguin out. I got a good idea to get rid of him forever." So he pushes him off the platform into the water. "Ha ha," said Batman. "You shouldn't get much trouble from him now, Fireman Sam," said Batman. "Thanks," Sam said. "You really saved me. You came out of nowhere. I couldn't believe it when I seen the big submarine coming towards me." Thanks again, Batman. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh no, Fireman Sam seems to be in trouble with the Joker. And the Joker said, finally I've got you on your own. And he tries to shoot at Fireman Sam, but he misses. So the Joker said, right, I'll have to get my hands dirty with this one. So he jumps all over Fireman Sam. Oh no. And he said, finally, Sam, you're mine. But before Joker could know it, Batman and Robin came in. And Robin jumped off the bike, flew across the air, and jumped onto the Joker. And Batman fell over in the process. Come on, Robin, get up, said Batman as he jumped off his motorbike. So Joker said, I'll take you both on. That's not a problem to me. And Batman said, oh no, you won't. And he jumped on the Joker and took him down. And he said, right, you're under arrest. You go into the Bat Jail. So Batman and Robin tied the Joker up with the Play-Doh handcuffs. And Robin said, Sam, are you okay? And Sam said, yeah, I was just a bit scared, really. He tried to shoot me, which I didn't really expect. But at least you guys came to save me. So come on, Robin, said Batman. Let's take him to the Batcave and put this nasty Joker away. Once they got to the Bat Jail, Batman and Robin had managed to place Joker into the cage. And finally, Batman said, you won't be causing any more havoc for a while. And the Joker said, let me out. And the Batman said, no, you're staying here forever. Evil Joker was in jail at the Batcave, and he was shouting and screaming to saying, let me out, Batman, let me out, Robin. And Batman and Robin could hear him shouting and said, that Joker never quits. He always, and I mean always, is causing a kerfuffle. So Batman and Robin just went back to their daily work. And in comes the Penguin, and he said, Joker, I'm here to save you. I'm here to free you from this evil Batcave. Quick, said the Joker. Get me quickly. Come on, open the door. So the Penguin opens the door and said, finally, he said, you're free. He said, you're not free yet. We have to get out of this place. Somehow, some way, some shape. And Joker seen there was a purple lift behind the jail and said, Penguin, you go up there and see if there's a way out up there. So the Penguin got into the lift and up he goes. But once he got up to the lift, he could see that it was Batman and Robin. And Batman and Robin turned around quickly, and they could see him. But the Penguin went back down, so they couldn't catch him. And then the Joker seen Penguin coming back down, and he said, what are you doing here? And he said, run! Batman and Robin have found out that we've escaped. So the Joker and the Penguin run as fast as they can towards the other side of the Batcave. But they still need to find a way out. How are they going to find a way out if they don't know what to do? But he can see a hatch on the right hand side. And he said, come on, Penguin, jump in there and open the hatch for us, and then we can both get out together. So the penguin jumps onto the hatch opener, and slowly but surely the hatch opens, and he can see fresh air and sunlight beaming in from outside. "Good work," said Joker as he runs out the door. "Finally," the Joker said, "I'm free at last." But the Joker's free. But oh no, Batman's managed to catch the penguin. But the penguin tries to run away. But he's not going to be as quick as Batman is. And Batman taps him on top of the head, and down goes the penguin. And the penguin is now tied up in special Play-Doh handcuffs. And Robin's closing the hatch, so he can't get back up. So Batman and Robin managed to catch the penguin, but the Joker's escaped. "Look what you've done," said Batman. "You've let one of the most evil villains in the world free. And he won't care about you. He'll leave you in this jail forever if he gets his own way." So Robin and Batman escort the Penguin Man to the Batcave cells. "Come on, Penguin, go. There's no messing about in this Batcave anymore. We're going to have to tighten down the hatch to make sure no one escapes again, Robin," said Batman. And not only has the Joker escaped, and not only have we caught the Penguin Man, we have to go out and find the Joker again to put him in jail forever. "I won't be in here long," said the Penguin. "We'll see about that," said Batman. "If I have my own way, you'll spend the rest of your life in this jail." "We'll see," said Penguin Man. So the Penguin's locked up in the special Batcave jail. And it'll be really difficult for him to get out. But even though Batman and Robin have managed to catch the Penguin, they are still really disappointed that the Joker managed to escape. "So where are we going to find him, Robin?" "We don't know, but I'm sure the Joker will be large and in charge soon. And when the day happens that he messes about, someone will phone us to tell us where he is." Windy day. It won't take long at all. Pontypandy fire station. And they were all stuck inside all day long with this monstrous winds and howling rain. Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig said, "I think it's going to be tough to get home tonight. If it doesn't stop soon, we're going to have to stay the night in the fire station," Peppa said to Fireman Sam. "What a great idea," said Sam. We could stay here tonight, making sure everyone's safe. We've got Nurse Flood with us if anything happens." And when George and Peppa heard that they might stay the night, they thought, "What a cool idea. We can have fun and mess about all night," said George and Naughty Norman. So Fireman Sam seen them talking and said, "No, boys. You can't mess about tonight. This is a serious matter. It's way too cold, windy, and wet for you guys to be messing about and getting into trouble. So if we do stay here, you're going to have to stay under the Play-Doh blankets. And it can be like a sleepover, but at the fire station." "Cool idea, Sam," said George. So Nurse Flood got the blue Play-Doh blanket. "Who's this for?" "This is for Peppa and George," Nurse Flood said to Naughty Norman. So it was up to Peppa and George to lay down on the floor, and with a helping hand we put the Play-Doh blanket over Peppa and George. "Oh, that looks so comfy," Nurse Flood said. So once the blanket was on, it was then time to get Naughty Norman's blanket. "What colour blanket am I going to have?" said Naughty Norman. "You'll see." And Naughty Norman's got a cool yellow Play-Doh blanket, and it looks so comfy, said Fireman Sam. "If you stay close to Peppa and George, your body heat will warm each other up during the night," said Sam. So George, Peppa and Norman were all laying down together. Sam and Nurse Flood decided to sit down in the corner and stay up all night to make sure the kids were okay. So Sam gets up the next morning and said, "Right then, gang, I'm going to go outside and see if the weather's any better. So let's go." So Sam goes outside and he can see the sun poking out. And he said, "It's much better now. Let's wake everyone up." "Wakey, wakey," said Sam. "It's time to get up." So after everyone got up, they said, "Wow, what a cool sleep we had. We had a really cool time sleeping over. It was like a sleepover. And now it's such a nice day, we can all get home safe." Sam said, "I phoned Daddy Pig and Mommy Pig for you guys, so they're expecting you. They've been worried all night." So everyone enjoyed the sleepover at the pontypandy fire station. Sometimes, when the weather's really bad, it's better to stay in. With Halloween coming up, you can have just as much fun with your friends inside as you can outside. "Know your car, Peppa?" "Yes," said Peppa Pig. "Should we make it into a pumpkin? We can put some eyes on it, and we can make it into a bright orange car for a week or two over Halloween." And Peppa said, "Wow, what a cool idea. That'll be lots of fun," said Peppa and George. "Let's do it." So the car's brought forward, and who's going to put on the Play-Doh body onto the pumpkin car? So Peppa steps forward and puts the front on the car. "Wow, good job, Peppa." So Peppa steps back, and now it's George's turn, and George is going to do the side. "Wow, good job, George. It's looking like a pumpkin already." So George heads back, and who's next? "Who's going to do this side?" said Peppa and George. "It's Mommy Pig. She's going to have a turn now." So everyone's taking their turn. "Good job, Mommy Pig. Look how orange it is. It looks fantastic already." So it's just up to Daddy Pig now to do the back and to finish off the round pumpkin car. "So come on, Daddy Pig, stick the back on," said Peppa. Wow, after Daddy Pig put the back on, we can see, what's it missing? "It's missing a cool face," said Mommy Pig. "Who's going to do that?" George said, I'll do it. I'll put the eyes, mouth and nose on." So George steps forward and puts one eye on, two eyes, a nose, a mouth, and now it looks like a really happy pumpkin. "Is there anything else missing?" said Daddy Pig. "I don't know," Peppa said as she stepped forward. "It's looking super cool. And now it's got a cool little stalk as well at the back." "That looks fantastic," said Mommy and Daddy Pig. So come on, George, we can go out for a drive now and show our friends. What a cool idea, Daddy Pig. Thanks for the idea. Wanted to take out. So everyone had a really
Peppa
good
and
time
George
making
for a
a
drive in
pumpkin
the car.
car. They could go
Don't forget to
anywhere. They
subscribe,
could go to the
said
countryside,
Peppa.
they could go to the park, they could go to the cinema, but they just wanted to get out of the house for a few hours and go for a drive. When Mommy and Daddy Pig called George from in his bedroom. And George loves playing in his bedroom because he's got loads of toys. But finally George jumps into the car and off they go on their merry way. Where are we going? Peppa Pig said. Daddy Pig said, we don't know. We just want to go for a drive. And we'll see what we see on the way. And if we see anything nice, we'll stop and take a look. So off they go on their little drive. Halfway through the journey, Daddy Pig says, there's something wrong with the car, Mommy Pig. I don't know what it is. So and all of a sudden, the car seems to just stop and break down. And George said, I'll have a look. And Daddy Pig said, okay, but be careful, George. So George goes around the car and has a look. And he says, the front looks fine. All the wheels are up. And everything looks fine to me. Jump back in, Daddy Pig said. We'll have to phone Grandad Dog to come and pick us up. So George jumps back in the car. And Daddy Pig calls Grandad Dog and said, Grandad Dog, quick! We need to be rescued. We've broken down on the road. And breaking down is very serious. So Grandad Dog comes along in his breakdown truck. And this is really cool breakdown truck because this truck can pick up any car anywhere. And he's got a really cool winch on the back. So Grandad Dog said, hold on guys, I'm going to just winch you on and we'll be off on our way to the garage. So Grandad Dog reversed and now it's time to attach the winch to Grandad Dog and Daddy Pig's car. So once the winch is attached, it's time to start winding it in. So with a helping hand, Grandad Dog manages to get the car onto the back of the breakdown truck safely. And now they can head back to the garage to see what was wrong with the car. Hopefully it's nothing too serious, because Daddy Pig hates fixing his car. It's not his most favourite thing to do in the world. So off they go with Grandad Dog towing them with a breakdown truck. Once they get to the garage, you can see the fuel pump, the air pressure for the tyres, and a cool car wash. So Grandad Dog said, I'm just going to put you into the garage and we can see what's wrong. Once in the garage, Grandad Dog could see that Daddy Pig had forgot to put fuel in. And everyone said, Daddy, why didn't you make sure we had enough fuel? You knew we wanted to go out in the car today. And Daddy Pig said, I don't know. I just didn't check the fuel gauge.
George,
Such a simple mistake,
just come out of the
Grandad
shop
Dog
after
said.
doing a little bit of shopping.
So we'll fill
And
you back
Norman
up and off you'll go.
notices that the window cleaner
But at least
has left
everyone's
his
safe
ladder
and
there.
sound. Don't forget
And
to
George
subscribe.
said, no, Norman, you're not going to climb up it today. Come on, we're going to go home and eat these really nice crisps we've got. And Norman said, it won't hurt if I just climb up a little bit. So Norman decided to start climbing up the ladder anyway, even when George said don't. So he starts climbing up the ladder and he's nearly at the top already. And George said, come on Norman, get down. It's dangerous up there. And all of a sudden Norman slips and he's now stuck on the roof and the ladder's fallen down. And George said, it's alright, I'll try to lift the ladder up to you. So George makes his way over to the ladder to see if he can pick it up. but the ladder's too heavy for little George. And he said, I can't do it, Norman. I'll have to phone Fireman Sam and Peppa Pig to come and save you again. Just hurry, shouted Norman. I'm slipping. I'm only holding on by my hands. So after George phoned Fireman Sam, they both wait in anticipation, ready for Fireman Sam to come in. And here he is now, with Peppa Pig. Blimey, that was fast, said George. Good work, Sam, for getting here so quick. Norman's really been naughty today. He's been climbing up ladders when he shouldn't be. So Peppa got out of the fire engine and said, Norman, hold on, we're coming. So Sam stands under Norman just in case he slips and falls so he can catch him. And Peppa's in the crane on the fire engine. So once the crane has reached over to Norman, Peppa said, Norman, you're going to have to jump and I'm going to have to grab your hand and pull you over. So Norman jumps and he jumps in to Peppa's arms. And finally, he's safe. But that doesn't mean he's out of trouble yet. Wait until Sam has a word with him. So after everything's said and done, Norman's been naughty again. And Sam said, Norman, I've told you before, stop getting into trouble so much. You're causing the fire engine and the fire department a lot of work when it doesn't need to be. And Norman said, I'm sorry, guys. I just can't help it. I'm just so interested in doing silly things I get myself into trouble. But Peppa said, at least everyone's okay, Sam. This is true, said Sam. At least everyone's safe today. And we've done our good deed for the day. So don't forget to subscribe, guys, for more cool videos just like this one, said Peppa.